What's going on, y'all? So this is Black Ink Crew. First of all, Happy New Year. Listen, I didn't even know that Black Ink Crew was coming back on this week. I thought it was coming back on next week. So the new episode came on, season 6, episode 5. Um, we just gonna get right back into it. Listen, it's 10:48. I literally just got through watching a repeat of it. That I went on ahead and recorded the second showing or third showing of it or whatever. So thank God VH1 does that. And I'm recording on my phone at this moment because, it's going to be a quick upload. I ain't feel like turning on the computer or whatever. But anyway, and I didn't want y'all to wait. And I just wanted to give y'all this video. Um, so the episode picks up like, let's just go down the line with the people. We got this whole fight situation that happened between Fly and Zach. And at this point, we don't know where Fly at and we don't know where Zach at. Okay, they trying to figure out what's going on. We got Jess over there talking to Charmaine, trying to see exactly what the situation is and how they're gonna handle it. And at this point, Jess is like, to be quite honest, I feel like she wanted Zach to leave. Okay, she wanted Zach to go, but she probably wanted to give Fly a second chance. But then again, she could have been okay with both of them leaving. But I'm pretty sure she was leaning more so towards Zach leaving. And then, Charmaine was trying to vouch for Zach and be like, he is a good artist or whatever. This is a one-time thing, or this the second time that he didn't been into something, but the first time he didn't been into something inside the actual shop. Okay, so she wanted to talk to him and, sit him down, give him the rules or whatever, and give him a second chance. And then if he violate that chance, then he gonna be out. Nobody seen him. They trying to figure out where he's at, and then Fly, let me tell you something, Fly. Shawty, this is not what you do. You get into it with somebody at your job. You make sure. See, this is how I don't really like lax environments like this, because I need to have structure. I like structure. All right. Now, if in a regular job you get into it with them, you have to go to you get into any type of altercation or some type of issues or whatever, you're gonna have to either go to the boss or go to HR. Okay, you can't just skip days out of work after the thing happened, because then that can go into you getting fired because they saying that you're a no-show. All right, and you have to let them know exactly what's going on. At least get them a call, get them a heads up, let them know what's going on. Okay, but this not showing up, you could have lost your job. You in a good position. You better be fortunate that you're in a position where that you're in a lax environment that you are in. Okay, and then you going over there talking to Ryan. Now see, that was kind of messed up. Okay, and I get that Ryan, I'm sorry for the let me move that. I get that Ryan is the big homie or whatever, and he known him for a minute. And I'm not gonna say Ryan was trying to poach his client or artist, Charmaine's artist or whatever. That's what Charmaine felt. Okay, but he just told him he was looking. He told us that he was looking into him before he got with Second City Inc. But then he found out he was with Second City Inc. He could have been bogus as hell and could have been like, "Yo, you don't need to work with them. They ain't got no experience over there. Come over here and work with me, okay? I'm the big homie and all that stuff." But he did not do that, so I'm okay with that. Fly is the one that was in the wrong to me, because he's the one that came over there to Ryan, and then you telling other people, you telling the shop business. That's what you was doing. You was telling the shop business. You don't do that, okay? Especially when you know the history that's going on between the two owners of the shop, the businesses, okay? And then after, Ryan told you exactly the same thing that your daddy said, don't let these motherfuckers get you out of your out of pocket, okay? You on parole, this your second chance, this is what you telling us. You don't do that, okay? And Ryan was like, that shit ain't gonna fly. You can go over there and start fighting or whatever, but you'll have to change your ways, because he has a zero tolerance thing in place at his shop, which I feel is good, you know. But you go over there and then you say, are you hiring? No matter if you saying it in a joking type of way or whatever, it looks a little bit funny on your part. I know you probably just trying to get advice because he the big homie or whatever, but still, it didn't look, it looks suspect, okay? And then you go back over there to Second City Inc., and you come to find out Zach bitch ass. Zach is a pit bitch. He's a pussy bitch at this point, because what you don't do, and once again, you better be glad you ain't in a job that you need recommendations and you got to get a recommendation from somebody in your previous line of work, because you don't just up and leave like that. All right. They looking for him. He's not answering Dre's calls. He's not answering anybody. And then, the other guy in the shop, not Plug, but the other one, Baby Westside, he went over there and found out that, looked on his Instagram and found out that dude didn't move back to Ohio. Like, why you don't say nothing? That's some pussy shit. And he did that shit. That goes to show that Drea really wasn't nothing to him. All he really wanted was some ass from her. That's what I really truly feel like. If you was really trying to get to know this girl, you at least could have told her what was up. And then Drea having flashbacks about, the abusive relationship that she was in. She the only one that gave a tattoo this week, okay? The abusive relationship that she was in, and how he said at one point the only time you gonna leave this relationship is in a body bag. Child, that is crazy. I'm so glad she got about that. But, Fly finally do show up, and then he telling them what's going on and how he went over there to Ryan, and basically Ryan saying that I got a booth here if need be. I mean, he said something along those lines, but the way that Fly said it was almost as if Ryan approached him and Ryan was like, yo, if shit don't work out over there, come over here, my nigga. Now, that's what you need to do. And that's not what happened. So that's why Charmaine was up in her feelings and she had to go over there and confront Ryan. Ryan was like, I know him since before he couldn't tattoo worth shit. And we from Chicago, you not. You know what I'm saying? He the one that came over here to me, okay? I'm not trying to take your shit. What the fuck do I need to take from your people? So it's all a big misunderstanding, to be quite honest. And I really hate the fact that, she said what she said in the confessionals about, like, she's really done with Ryan at this point. Y'all, I look tired as shit. Look at my eyes, girl. I got bags, girl. I need to sleep. That she done with him, and she don't want nothing else to do with him or whatever. And it's so sad that she said that, and then for him to come to her, and I can't wait till next week. I'm actually looking forward to next week's episode, even though I know next week's episode is going to be a heavy episode. It's going to be sad, because that's when we get the news that Charmaine, we find out that her mother passed away, and her mother was on here, and her cousin Danny, they gave in, and her and Nick decided that they was gonna go ahead and do a traditional wedding. They doing the wedding dress shopping and stuff like that, and to see these little fun scenes with her mother and her just acting like just having a good time, and being mother and daughter. That is very sad to see, knowing that we already know that she passed away, and then we get to see the emotional toll that it took and how it played out next week. That's gonna be a lot. But my hearts and prayers go out to her, because I'm pretty sure she's still dealing with it, and she's still very much pregnant. I don't think she had the baby yet. Moving on from that, yeah, Fly, that was a little suspect on your ass. But Ryan, he getting fan mail from people faking like they in love with him, and doing some creeped out shit. That's how the episode opened up. He up there supporting what's her name? Eyebrows. Rachel. I'm gonna call her Rachel because Rachel got her shit together, okay? Rachel been looking good this season, and so far she ain't really been annoying me, so, I'm gonna give her another chance for right now, okay? Clean slate for now, okay? She's celebrating 7 years of her makeup line. Is it like a nail polish line or whatever that she has? And, she having a little party anniversary there. Nikki is there. Nikki do talk to Four. Four has this little issue that somebody hit him up talking about something that he fucked around with her sister back in 2002, and now he got a 17-year-old daughter. Now, I was with Four, okay? Now, Four don't look like the type of person that, looks can be deceiving, okay? But if Don can take care of the responsibility of his kids when he found out that he had a little side baby or whatever, I'm pretty sure Ford would take care of the responsibility of his kids too. So I hate when women and people in general, it's women, because y'all don't want, we the one that had the kids, right? I hate when we hold back and wait until years later to want to spring it upon the person, the guy or whatever, and say, okay, this might be your baby. Why you ain't tell me this in the beginning? I could have been in the baby life. I'm missing time out. That baby missing time out. The girl 17 years old, and I understood his, apprehension or whatever, but he eventually said he was going to look into the situation, which he should have, because it could be somebody playing games or whatever. And I don't know how I felt about the little conversation that he had with the aunt. You know, she was, why you so much in the business? Okay, if she wanted to reach out, let her reach out. But then you got some people that are just gonna take a back seat and let things play out the way that they need to play out. But you know, how do y'all feel about the aunt? Do you think that she should have took the initiative herself and reached out, or she should have just let her sister deal with the situation the way that she wanted to deal with the situation? I don't know, because the way she came at him, it was like, you know, she ain't that lying type of bitch. You know, I was like, no, bitch, you need to reach out. So I took it upon myself, and I'm sitting here like, but you know, they gonna look into it, and I'm like the fact that they came at each other though respectful. Respectful, wasn't accusing, wasn't saying you a deadbeat, you weren't doing all this extra, whatever. They came at each other in respectful ways. So I give them all that. Moving on from that, what else happened in this episode? I think that's it. Yeah, Ryan doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, you do. Rachel did come. You know, she said she got some hair care products. Ryan, you should come out with a hair care line. You really should, because your shit be glistening and glossing. Okay. We got the fly situation. Uh, you know, Fly Ryan and Charmaine. Yeah, I believe that was basically it. That was basically it. Let me fast forward right quick. Cause I don't want to miss nothing. Damn, I'm still heartbroken over that though. I don't like it when I hear people parents then passed away or whatever. That's crazy. But yeah, that's everything about this episode. If I did miss anything, put it down in the comments. Like I said, I had no idea that the shit was coming on tonight. Okay, because y'all would have got this earlier, but at least y'all still getting it in the same day. But you guys, I hope you had a happy new year. I hope it was a great celebration and y'all was safe. And you know, I will see you guys on Friday for Life After Lockup. Okay, peace.